Alright, I'm doing a restore on a Honda Civic, and now I have wheel cover issues. Just kind of the pressure washer spray place kind of wiped these guys out, the paint. Just, over time, this is a 91, so that tells you the age right there. The paint just, over time just comes off of there. Now I asked a body shop to do this for me because my time is valuable, and I figured, they had all the tools and everything available. Painting is not my thing. They wanted to charge me $200. Actually, it started at $200. So that was kind of a little bit over budget. So what I decided to do was find replacements, and that turned out to be pretty involved, but I did find two sources. One source kind of said that they would sell you one that is in like very good, excellent condition, but they really didn't say they refurbished them. And then another place said that they refurbished them, refinished them, so now I get this completely restored wheel cover. And this cost me $100. I think maybe $120. I forgot to look at the ticket. So, and the ones that were like in excellent condition but probably had flaws on them or something, they were going to be about half that, about $60. So I went with the ones that I would know were like new or refurbished. I really didn't care. It didn't have to be, perfect from the factory, left over on a shelf somewhere at a Honda dealer for all these years. I kind of like actually having it refurbished for me because I know this is fresh paint and it's not 25-year-old paint like this is. So I thought about prepping it myself, getting in here with starting with some 800 grit sandpaper and cleaning it all up and then taking it to get it sprayed. But there again, my time is valuable, and I really didn't want to deal with taking it to the paint shop, having them paint it, and then not being happy if something went wrong. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing. Let's see what they look like when they're on the car. Now the wheel covers are actually retained by the lug nuts. I'll show you when I take them off. So on each of the lug nuts, there's this ring on there. And what was really weird on this vehicle is that when I first started working on the car, every wheel only had two of the factory stays on there, for lack of a better word, and I actually had to go on my lathe and make some for all the ones that were missing. The original owner only took it to the dealer to have it worked on, including tires. So I hate to think that they took those off for their own use, but it sure was weird that there was only two on each wheel and that two were missing on each wheel. So anyway, so the cap comes off. It's retained in the well. You can see how it's retained in there. That ring just fits on there to hold it in place. And then I'm going to clean all the dust off the wheels, so let me go ahead and do that. So I cleaned my tires and rims, even my aluminum rims on my nicer cars, with Purple Power. Just use it full strength. Just wipe it on. And I'll rinse it off. I have a bucket of water off to the side. I'll just rinse it off. And I'll show you how that comes out. I'll get a zoom in on that. All right, we have a little before right here and a little after right here. So. Same thing with the tire, the natural rubber. I don't like to dress it. I just like to have it clean. So I'll just go ahead and get all that cleaned up and rinsed off. All right, well, I'm going to have to use my tire brush to get in there, to get in all the nooks and crannies and everything. So let me show you a little trick with pouring out of a 5-gallon bucket. If you pour it like this, glug, 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 glug. But if you turn around and pour it so that the nozzle is at the top, it flows out freely. So, little trick for you. Same thing with pretty much any bottle, coolant, oil, anything like that. Allow the air to go in. Turn the spout to the top. Well, might as well inspect the brakes while I have it off. Well, I see plenty of meat on the shoes. As a matter of fact, it looks very clean. Wow. Look how clean that is. I'll tell you, this car is in absolutely fantastic condition. Alright, no impact wrench on this guy yet. All finger tight. Make sure the wheel's on there. Finger tight, and torque wrench when I let it down. Oh yeah, and one little extra touch. The logo tire valve cap cover. Gotta have that on there. Ta-da! And there it is. Nice and clean and new. Turn off my little headlamp there. And now just 3 more to go. Wow, what a difference. Let's do a walk around now. The tire is wet from the rinse. I do not dress my tires, so when we get around to the back, you'll see the natural color from the product I use, which is Purple Power. I just get it at the buy 5-gallon bucket for like $35 at the auto parts store. And then I'll buy a sprayer and just keep refilling the sprayer. So, wow, what a difference, huh? I tell you, makes a big difference.